So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world. And welcome to another album review of The Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector. And yes, I'm on a brand new couch. I'm on my parents' staying for a few months. So, yes, this is a very nice couch, but it's not the permanent couch. So, today I have an album for you couchers that it's all about the sound of sadness, melancholy, and despair. And no, I'm not talking about Smashing Pumpkins. I'm talking about Harakiri For The Sky. And they have an album that dropped this Friday, and it's called Scorched Earth. So here's the album cover for this album. So this is a post black metal band from Austria, and they've been around for a few years now. The first time that I actually listened to this band was in 2018. And yeah, they've been a band that I've listened to, but like I have to be in the mood because it can be really depressive at times. And with this new album, Scorched Earth, well, there's like a theme or concept to it, about the state of the world right now, which we all know there's a lot of stuff happening worldwide, and that's how they deal with this album. So this album, it has 8 tracks or 9 tracks if you count the extended cut that has like two cover songs. But the album as a whole, without the cover songs, it's 7 songs, and it's over an hour in length of music. So yes, it's pretty long songs, and yeah, this album. Uh, it's I don't think they're doing a lot of different things that they've done in the past, but I must say, moving this week, this has been the sound of my sorrow for, for the whole week, and I've truly enjoyed it. So I think this is an album that really has a lot of like beautiful tones in the music, like even though the vocals usually stay the same, the music changes, and I like that. So the album has some tracks that really stand out for me. So the album starts with a song called "Heal Me," which features Team Yatras of Auster, and that's like a 7 minutes and 37 seconds. And "Heal Me" really starts the album kind of melancholic, but kind of like a little bit of hope. And I like the moodiness of the track and how it sucks you in. But then you go into two of the longest tracks on the record, which is "Keep Me Longing" and "Without You, I'm Just a Sad Song." And I'm sorry, "Without You, I'm Just a Sad Song." When I saw that title, I thought of My Chemical Romance, because that title sounds like a My Chemical Romance to a T. And there's another one that has a title. "I Was Just Another Promise You Couldn't Keep." I'm like, are you Harakiri for the Sky? Are you just a little bit emo? That could be a new, black like post black metal emo. Who knows? Make it happen. But "Keep Me Longing," which is I think it's one of the longest track on the record with 10 minutes and 40 seconds, starts with some soft piano. It's very beautiful. But then it gets harsher. The vocals for Harakiri for the Sky are usually like a black metal type of vocals all the way through. They don't have a lot of variation. There's just a few parts here and there on the album where there's more clean vocals, but that's more like on the cover and on another song that I will talk about. But yeah, like this, you have the sadness keeps going with songs like "No Grace but the Sea," with "Autumn I'll Surrender." And again, they use those beautiful tones to complement like the harsher stuff, which I think that's why it's post black metal. It really goes really well. But my favorite track on the record is "Too Late for Goodbyes," which is, if if this is the album that you listen to without the bonus tracks, this is the album closer, and it features Serena Sherry or Small Bard, sorry. which is a band that I really quite enjoyed a lot. They're great. Serena is a great vocalist. And on that track, which is almost 8 minutes, Serena gives some clean, beautiful vocals, which she did on her last album, where she had a track that was more like shoegaze type of music. So I think it's great. It gives like a little bit of like difference to the tones of the record. And I think that track, along with Keep Me Longing, are my favorites. So the cover that really stood out for me, they have two covers. They have the one for Radiohead, which is Street Spirit Fade Out, and they have Elysian Fields, and that one is the other one. But the one that I want to talk about is Street Spirit Fade Out by Radiohead. What a great cover. What Harakiri for the Sky did with this cover is like they took a Radiohead song, and even though you can tell that it's the Radiohead song, they make it their own style. And I don't know why that song in particular really goes well with post black metal, like the vocals. I like the clean singing that Harakiri for the Sky does on this track and that they have. And yeah, I think it's a great cover. Besides the other two songs that I really love, I think this cover is amazing. One of the best cover songs I've heard in a long time. And yeah, that's a Radiohead song that I really love. And I'm glad they covered that song and not like Creep or something that maybe is more well known. So yeah, a great cover. So what final thoughts on this album? So I think Harakiri for the Scorched is a great album. The only things I would change is sometimes I think there's two songs that are too long. I would trim a little bit of the fat and maybe make it a more concise record. And also, I think the vocals need more variation here and there because sometimes the vocals stay like in one tone and it can get a little bit repetitive. They're not bad, but if they just did like some clean vocals here and there or some changes in the tone, I think they would make the songs even better than what they are. Having said those nitpicks, I still think that this is a very solid record, one of the best records that's come out in this month of January. I quite enjoyed it, and I think if you like, if you are not in a good, if you're sad, do not listen to this record because it's very sad. You'll feel sorrow. But I don't know. Sometimes for me, when I listen to sad music, I don't know why it uplifts my spirit. And this album can be harder at times, but I think the beautiful parts, the piano, the clean guitars, those subtleties really make it stand out for me. So yeah, Harakiri for the Scorched is a great album. So I want to know from you, Couchers, what do you think of this band? Comment what are your favorite tracks from this record. I want to know. And if you like the videos that I'm putting out, do not forget to give me a like and do not forget to subscribe. That helps me with the YouTube algorithm to get to more people like yourself. So until next time, Couchers, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a Couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.